Hey everybody, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. So I am really excited about this video because we're going to be opening up another WWE Championship belt. You guys may remember that we did an unboxing of the WWE Championship belt. Right there is a thumbnail and right there is the actual belt. And today we're going to be opening a commemorative edition of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. So today we're going to be opening up a commemorative edition of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. So let's get right into it. All right, cool. So I actually got this gift. I will give you a little sneak peek here. I got this gift for Christmas from my mom. So man, thank you, Mom. Shout out to you. And my brother actually got me this Raw's War old school Raw throwback jersey for Christmas as well. So lots of cool WWE shit. But for real, thank you. I love it. We have the WWE commemorative heavyweight belt right here in this nice like velvet case. So before we open it up, I wanted to share some thoughts on the belt. I of course love this belt. I'm so stoked I finally have a version of it. And I wanted to talk about just 5 wrestlers that come to mind when I think of this big gold championship belt. Now, this gold championship belt is one of the most popular belts in all of wrestling history. It premiered, of course, in the NWA. It was fought and defended, of course, in the WCW, and was a title in the WWF and WWE. So this title has seen a lot of different alliances and factions in the industry. So let's get into the top 5 wrestlers I think of when I think of the World Heavyweight Championship belt. First and foremost, without question, is Woo! The legendary Nature Boy Ric Flair. There he is right there. Of course, I think he's synonymous with this specific title. It's the first person I picture when I think of this title belt. Now, the next wrestler, and I might get flack for this, that I think of when I think of this big gold belt is none other than Goldberg. First of all, Goldberg is daddy, and Goldberg is one of the best wrestlers of our time. So I think of him, of course, when I think of this belt. Another legendary superstar who held this belt, not only in the WCW, but WWE, was, of course, none other than Booker T. I instantly picture Booker T when I think of this specific belt. The next one is a little bit unorthodox, but that's because I remember this superstar carrying this belt along with the WWF World Heavyweight Championship belt, which would ultimately be combined into my favorite belt of all time, the Undisputed Championship belt. But that, of course, my friends, is Chris Jericho. Of course, the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. Chris Jericho is synonymous with that title. Again, I constantly, when I picture the top 5, he is definitely in there, and only because I always picture him with both of those title belts throughout the early 2000s. Last, but certainly not least, is the final wrestler of the top 5 wrestlers I think of when I think of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt, aka the Big Gold Belt. And that is none other than Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the Game, Triple H. Now, I grew up with the Triple H. I grew up with Triple H being the champion for much of my childhood, so I immediately think and picture of good old Triple H when I think of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. All right, my friends, so that was my top 5 list of wrestlers I think of when I think of the Big Gold Belt. Now, let's get into the Big Gold Belt! All right, cool. As I mentioned earlier in the video, it is in this wonderful little velvet case. And I'm going to go ahead and open it. One thing I do want to make sure that we are aware of, it is the WWE Heavyweight Commemorative Belt. So this is the commemorative version, not the replica version. So a little different from a dimension standpoint. Now it's time to get into the actual opening of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship commemorative belt. So as I mentioned earlier, it is in this beautiful velvet case. It has a nice little zipper here on the back. So let's open her up. Zip, we all know how zip works. And when I first saw this belt, this I thought was just stunning. So it has that like rattlesnake-esque backing. I don't know that it's real rattlesnake. I can't imagine that it is. But it has that really awesome pattern and that nice vibrant red. Now let's take out the belt of this case. Oh my gosh! So every time I look at this belt, I am just mesmerized. I think it is such a beautiful championship belt. And like I said, it's definitely my top two, with my first, of course, being the Undisputed Championship belt. But this is just stunning. Wow. So it comes with straps on both ends with some snaps. So of course you can wear this around your waist or over the shoulder like many superstars do. Like me. For real, every time I look at this belt, I'm just mesmerized. So there is the front plate of it. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of close-up here in just a second. But this here is the championship belt. The commemorative edition of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. Overall, I dig it. It was a gift, so from a cost perspective, I'm not entirely sure what this ran, but I really, really love it. And if you guys look, it's also really nice because it gives you a really nice size and weight to it. So I can't wait for WWE Live to be happening again so I can take this belt or that belt or both belts to the show. Now, let me give you a little close-up of the belt, up close and personal. My friends, so that was the unveiling and opening of the WWE World Heavyweight Commemorative Title Belt. I love this belt. I hope you guys did too. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you like the belt? Did you like this style of video? And of course, if you did, make sure to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and that little notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Remember, I post new videos every Saturday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can, of course, follow me all over social media at Lannen and my editor at Madison Staples. And if you want to learn more about me, you can do so at johnlannen.com. I love you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!